Hello viewers, the number of Bagmunda sensors present at all times. I will update the Israel-wide summary on June 19, 2025. Israeli forces attacked Iran's Arak heavy water reactor on June 19. Iran began construction of a heavy water reactor in 1997, but the reactor has never been put into operation. Heavy water reactors are facilities that produce plutonium, which is essential for making nuclear weapons. The facility was attacked. Iran had agreed to repurpose the facility as part of a 2015 nuclear deal to comply with international sanctions on its plutonium production potential. However, since the heavy water reactor itself was not destroyed, it appears that the Israeli military was trying to destroy the facility entirely, preventing it from producing plutonium itself. Israeli forces also attacked an additional nuclear facility in Natanji, which was confirmed to be a storage facility. It is said to contain equipment that could be used to develop nuclear weapons. The Israeli military continues to demonstrate its strikes against Iran's nuclear facilities. The Israelis also attacked at least 6 Ghadir radars across Iran, in what appears to be an attempt by the Israelis to weaken Iranian air defense capabilities and maintain air superiority over Iran. In the case of the Ghadir radar, it is a radar with the ability to detect aircraft from about 100 km away. There have been attempts to strengthen this Ghadir radar since a few months ago. It was recently reported that 2 Ghadir radars have been built in the southern part of Iran near the Hormuz Strait, and one more has been built in West Azerbaijan province. However, the destruction of 6 greatly weakens Iran's anti-communist capabilities. Iranian forces have also launched ballistic missile strikes against Israeli targets. Iran has fired ballistic missiles at Israel for the first time. The Israeli military successfully intercepted the first wave of airstrikes. The problem comes next. They launch a second missile strike. The missiles were fired targeting the central and southern regions. At this time, 30 ballistic missiles were fired, causing heavy damage to 4 areas, 1 in Bershi, 2 in Tel Aviv, and 1 in Azor. In particular, Iran's ballistic missiles hit the Soka hospital in Beersheba. As you can see, the attack left the building almost completely destroyed. Israel said there were no casualties because the facility had been evacuated several days ago, but described the attack on the hospital as unacceptable. It explained that the attack was an attempt to attack the Israeli intelligence headquarters located right next to the hospital. The army decided to attack civilian areas. More than 220 people were injured, 20 of them seriously. Another one died. The Israeli military later revealed that 1 or more of the Iranian ballistic missiles contained cluster bombs, the first such incident since the start of the war. However, recently, America's movements have become strange again. They suddenly made a hasty decision after acting as if they were going to invade Iran at any moment, such as withdrawing their forces or sending aircraft carriers and strategic assets directly into the vicinity. It appears that they are once again pressuring North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons development through diplomacy, offering a blueprint for immigration. It looks like we are entering a phase where negotiations are given priority. However, some are questioning the decision made in a situation where 3 carrier battle groups, including the British carrier battle group, were concentrated in the Middle East, making a total of 4 carrier battle groups. So, there are quite a few people who ask if this was just a simple pressure cooker. We'll have to wait and see for more details. If a protracted war were to develop, it would be Iran, not Israel, that would benefit. So, it remains to be seen what results this judgment will bring. Perhaps from the US perspective, they also did not want to waste a lot of money on war and fall into a quagmire like a second Iraq or a second Afghanistan. There is also clear analysis that if the United States backs out here, Israel may make more dangerous choices. If the US backs out, it will be Israel that will be cornered. So it may abandon more aggressive military action than it is now. Just look at Israel's behavior in recent years, and you'll see more than enough. This concludes the King's briefing.